The LinkedIn Events feature is a great way to get more people to attend your events. So I'm going to show you a couple of power tips so that you can get more people at your next event. So let's say you've already created your event and you've covered the basics. You've got keywords in here, you've put a nice image, you've even filled out all of the information and put in a nice description of the event and what people can expect from the event. But now it's time to start driving more attendance. So the first thing you'll want to do is start inviting connections to your event. And you can go into this section and you can actually search by name. You can even invite people from certain companies or even in certain industries. So maybe I have an event, but it's really only for people that are in marketing and advertising. So I can apply that and then start inviting just the people that I want to invite to my event. So this is a great way to get more people because you're inviting them. And the reason this is so effective is because the invite actually shows up on their network tab. And this is where, most people just go in here and just start clicking the buttons because they want to accept all of the new invitations. And an invitation for an event looks very similar. So it's pretty easy to get some clicks on that event. But what you really want is for people to actually attend the event. So not just getting the clicks, but actually following through and registering as well. So if you have a registration link where people have to actually click that and engage and either purchase or register in some way, it's not enough to just put it here. You really want to give that an extra boost to get in front of people. So the next thing you'll want to do is actually post in your event. So this is where you can create a post here, and I'll show you an example of a post that we did. And so it literally says register here, and it puts the link again. And when you send out something like this, it'll actually go out to all the attendees who have marked accept when you invited them. You can even go back and notify your attendees again. And each of these steps is going to work together to help drive more signups because you're consistently reminding people that they need to register for the event that they showed some interest in. Now, with any event, you're always going to have a certain number of people who say they're going to go, but for one reason or another, they don't show up. And maybe they really wanted to go, but they just couldn't make it. So this is where the download feature is really helpful because you can actually download all of your attendee registrants and you can send them a follow-up email. Maybe you send them an email recording of the session, or maybe you send them a thank you for registering and how can we help, or thank you for showing interest in our event. Whether you attended or not, we'd still like to talk. Whatever it is, you can create an email marketing campaign to then follow up with the people who showed some sort of interest by saying that they were going to attend your event, or even the ones who attended it. So when you're using the LinkedIn Events feature, don't just stop at creating the event. There are a lot of features in here that you can use that will really help you drive more event signups. So remember to invite your connections and be strategic about it. Post in your event and notify attendees to register and remind them that they need to register, and download that attendee list and use it to remarket to those people who showed some level of interest in your event and your company. And these are your 3 power tips to help you get the most out of LinkedIn events and drive more signups.